Jess With The Mess. Our music's real.
On The Breakfast Club.
I know they know the difference.
Keep it a stack.
Hey, y'all, what's up? Let me put on my messy visions for this real quick. So Yeezy calls out Adidas. Yesterday, Kanye, he went on Instagram to put Adidas on blast. He posted a picture of some light gray Yeezys with a caption that anybody who loves Ye would not buy these fake Yeezys. I never made these colorways, and I'm not getting paid off of them. But he also spoke more about it himself.
Let me explain really clear to you guys what's happening with Adidas. Is not only are they putting out fake colorways that are non-approved, they're suing me for $250 million, and they're also not paying me for these shoes that they're putting out that have my name on it. And they're using contract clauses and 50 years of business experience to an artist, one of y'all favorite artists, right in front of y'all in broad daylight.
What did y'all believe of?
I don't know. I didn't bleep it out. But obviously it was the word that we can't say.
Oh.
So that's the point of the bleep.
But it's the thing I don't understand. When Yeezy did this deal with Adidas, he had money.
He said he was being raped by Adidas.
Oh, rape.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Allegedly.
yeah, so he had an attorney. Like, this wasn't broke Yeezy. He had money. He had attorneys. He had a team of attorneys that were able to look over that contract,
We
right?
spoke on this earlier. We have to be responsible for the things that we sign. Clearly, whatever he signed gives Adidas the right to do this.
To make the fake colorways.
Yeah.
And, you know, without his authorization
Well,
or
not fake
approval.
colorways, but colorways without his approval, right?
Well, basically, yeah. So that's why he's calling them fake and corny, because he's like, I didn't even approve this. They're suing me, and they're still putting out Yeezys. Like, name them something else then, basically.
No, they have a contract,
But
I'm
yeah,
sure.
clearly whatever he signed gives them the right to do it. If they don't have the right to do it, then whatever he signed will protect him. That's what contracts are for.
Correct.
To protect the artist, to protect the talent, to protect the person, that, to protect you, basically. So if you don't have that kind of protection, whose fault is that if he signed these contracts?
I don't know. And them Yeezys are hard, bro.
You like the
You
grays?
want to get them?
What?
You like
Fire.
that colorway?
You gonna buy 'em?
I'm not sure. Don't ever ask me on the radio, am I gonna buy them? Oh my God.
If you wear them, people gonna see you in them. They wouldn't match what you got
They
on
match
right
what you
there.
because you got the
Yeah,
gray
you
with
got
the
that
white.
Beatles
The gray white
But
sweatshirt on
just
right now.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't ever ask me. You gonna buy the Trump sneakers?
No.
Okay, then.
But if the resale value is $9,000 and I can get them for $399, I'll buy them and
No, you're
flip
not.
them.
I'm
gonna tell Angela Rye.
See, Angela, yep, she called you a dumbass once, so be a dumbass twice. Don't play around with it.
That's a hell of a flip, guys.
All right.
All right.
You're right.
$399 to $9,000.
I'm telling Ms. Rye.
Come on now.
Absolutely.
So if that colorway Yeezy right now, how much they cost? Probably a couple $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they can be resold for $5,000.
I ain't saying nothing. Look, Russell Wilson speaks on raising baby future. Russell Wilson recently was interviewed by Brandon Marshall on I Am Athlete, and he said he wrote out a list of 5 non-negotiables that he has for his future wife before he met Sierra, right? He said he prayed on it and he met Sierra 3 days later. People asking for her prayer. Remember, they need to be asking for his because God blessed him in 3 days, right? And he opened up about meeting Little Future when he was 9 months and stepping in to raise him. This is what he said.
When I walked in the room and I saw, Little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, this is going to be my responsibility. God, I remember leaving that night, and God saying, saying to me, raising this child, it's going to be your responsibility.
The first night?
Yeah, the first night. It's going to be your responsibility.
Damn, I heard
and I
that.
was ready for that. When you're raising children, right, and you're married and everything else and loving, it's like, you got to love every single child as if they're yours, right? That's been the greatest gift of raising Future and Sienna and Wynn and now Mora.
I love that. I actually do love that because when you are in before marriage, if you are pursuing someone and you make a commitment and and they come with a package, you have to raise that child like treat
It's
that
yours.
child like
Like
your
it's your
own.
own, yeah.
Absolutely.
What else was on Russell's list? All you said was prayer. What else?
No. He didn't say the 5 non-negotiables. Like he just said he wrote them down before meeting his wife. He prayed on it, and 3 days later,
He met
God
Sierra.
sent him Sierra.
Got you.
Yeah.
So Sierra had a prayer, and Russell Wilson wrote down what he wanted. So
And he
And
prayed on it as
he
well.
prayed on it. So what we should learn from this is manifestation is real, prayer is real.
Absolutely.
Write down what you want, pray
Yeah.
for what you want.
And if you come with a package and you are pursuing someone and you plan to marry that person, they have to treat your child like their own.
Their
you
own.
know,
It's your responsibility.
like their own.
Absolutely.
And I absolutely love that because my boyfriend do the same thing. So Steve Wilkos reacts to Where Is Wendy Williams docuseries. I think this is amazing because this would be the first celebrity other than myself and Envy who is in, support of Wendy. You know what I mean? And kind of feel the same way that we were both speaking about yesterday.
Y'all celebrities?
Absolutely.
Oh.
You know, I ain't say you. My bad. Now, if I said you, you wouldn't have had that question.
Nah.
Go ahead. What did Steve say?
I'm all in Wendy Williams' corner. But when I watched last night on that show, disturbs me. I doesn't think it does any good for Wendy. She's obviously has big time struggles, medical conditions, and addiction. And what they're showing is somebody is not protecting her. It doesn't put her in a good light. So before you start talking about putting her back out in the public, you should be getting her help, making sure she recovers fully, and that she's able to do it.
I'm sure there was other celebrities who out there who said something. There's no way in hell Steve Wilkos the first person to say something.
I mean, well, he's the first one like that I seen actually made a video about it. Well, how about you find the celebrities? You be on the internet every day. Did you see any? All right, then. So if you ain't seen nothing, you ain't send it to my phone, then this is what I'm reporting.
But you know, it's crazy. I seen some of the comments yesterday, and people were like, "Well, they did that because they want to expose the system. They did that because they want to expose." But they exposed her. It's the way that they made her look. You know what I mean? Which I don't like. I think it's disrespectful. And then not only that, they hired the publicist. That publicist was hired.
Yeah.
The Guardian didn't hire that spot. Somebody hired her, and they're giving her a lot of control. And
I don't care what y'all say. That documentary ain't served no purpose.
I was gonna say to your point,
except to line people pockets. You know what I mean? Because if you wanted to raise awareness about dementia, you didn't have to show me 4.5 hours of Wendy Williams looking like that.
But what? You don't have to raise anything on dementia. We know about dementia.
Right.
Like we know about it. You don't have to raise anything about it.
If you wanted to raise awareness on
lymphedema
guardianships,
or anything else,
any of that stuff. You didn't have to give me 4.5 hours of her looking terrible.
Looking crazy.
Where's Bruce Willis right now? Bruce Willis has the same dementia as Wendy Williams. Do we see him? Do we see him walking around the streets? Do we see him?
No.
And what's the call to action, y'all?
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna do something like that, you can't just have a disclaimer at the end like this show touched on a bunch of different sensitive subjects. And call this number.
Right.
Like what?
And then like y'all was talking about the commercials in between, because I watched it on Amazon Prime. I didn't watch it on Lifetime. Y'all was saying
Why not?
Yeah, the commercials was like, if your eyes are big like this, then you like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
what?
crazy.
I didn't see that.
No, yes, you did. You said the commercial.
The eye commercial right after, about the thyroid.
Yeah.
If your eyes are big like this, you can try this. It was.
He also had made it a point to say like that she's not ready for a podcast. The fact that the manager is still trying to get her to do a podcast and saying that she's ready and putting these thoughts in her head.
Wendy's not ready for nothing but
she's
healing.
Not ready for anything.
She's not ready.
By the way, have you heard from Wendy this week? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like you didn't see her on nothing promoting this documentary.
I thought we did. No. I thought we see a video right before she was saying that the fans were excited to see. I thought she did. Maybe not.
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember that. But when y'all find it, send it to me, and I'm gonna report that too.
All right.
Because that's just what the best in her news is real, allegedly.
All right. Well, let's get to the mix. Let's start off with some TLC. Today is Chili's birthday.
Yes, and Bobby V. Like, don't stop trying to do that. Like,
what?
y'all can play Chili.
I ain't heard somebody get excited over Bobby V like that in years.
Yeah, don't act like he ain't dropped like 2 real good songs.
He had a fantastic album. That album that had Slow Down on it.
Yeah,
Bobby V, the self-titled album, Bobby Valentino, that was fire.
Yeah.
Let's get to the mix.
I just have to
Ass up in the morning. The Breakfast Club.